Got the broadcast started a little late today. We're in the back corner of the gym. There's not a whole lot of Wi-Fi signals, so that's why I've had to lower the video quality quite a bit. Left Coast first match is against 949, another Orange County team. I believe they're from the Lake Forest area. Left Coast is playing this friendly a little short-handed today. The first setter, Dylan, having trouble with his back, so he's taking the day off. Brandon is starting at setter right now. Looks like we're doing some right side substitutions. Brandon's coming off. Chase is coming on to take over a front right. Peyton's coming off. Daniel's coming on to serve and set. Your front row is Evan B, Anish, Chase. Your back row, Haniel, Ryder, and Daniel. .949 splits the block. Left Coast gets the play they want there. Daniel makes a great set for a back row attack for Ryder. He only had one blocker following him up. Just missed it and got underneath it to hit it out of bounds. Evan B comes back to serve. Ryder moves up to the front row. Your front row, Ryder, Anish, Chase. Back row, Evan B, Haniel, and Daniel. .949's hit is outside the antenna and out of bounds. Evan B comes back for his second serve. We got a rotation issue on the Left Coast side. Maybe not. Evan B's back for his second serve. It looked like a couple of the players thought it was a new rotation and started moving off the court. Quick set in the middle is low. It didn't look like there was a touch. They're saying Anish touched it. Doesn't matter though, 949 hits it into the net. Evan B back to serve his third. Another 949 hitting error. 949 having a lot of trouble hitting those balls in play. Evan B's third serve floats deep and out of bounds for the service error. Ryder powers through the block for the kill. Perfect pass by Haniel. Excellent set by Daniel. Looks like some libero rotations happening here. Anish is going to come back to serve. Edison comes on to take over middle hitting duties. When Anish is done serving, he'll probably be coming off the court for a libero. Evan B to Daniel. Daniel sets Ryder. 949 setter misplays the ball. Point to left coast. Service error, too deep. Anish is off, Haniel is on. .949 service error. Free ball. Another free ball. Brandon's back for his second serve. Another service error for left coast. .949 with another service error. Ryder's back to serve. Evan B moves up to the front row. .949 tip falls for a point. Free ball for left coast. Daniel. Brandon. Brandon sets right, or back row attack, double block, and he splits it for the kill. Daniel serving his first. Service error. .949 hits it off the blockers for a point. .949 server's got a nice top spin jump serve that forced the free ball on his last serve. That time he records the ace. Left coast calls a timeout. This is 949 server number 8. He's served twice so far. His first serve was his top spin jumper that he really got a hold of. It had a ton of spin. It dropped hard when it cleared the net, and it resulted in a free ball from left coast. The second serve he missed, so he's a little inconsistent with it, but it still had enough movement on it to go for an ace. We'll see what his third one does. He got a hold of that one too. And the top spin drops it right on the back line for another ace. It's another one he gets a piece of. Haniel makes an amazing play. Brandon to Evan B to the corner. In for the kill. Great job by Haniel there on that serve receive to break the serve with a beautiful pass. Right side substitutions. Peyton is off. Daniel is on to set and serve. Brandon comes off. Chase comes on to hit Oppo. Evan B, Anish, Chase are your hitters. Service error. Hitting error deep and out of bounds gives left coast the point. Evan B is back to serve. Another left coast service error. I think we're up to maybe 7 service errors in this single game. And when you take a look at the score, 21 to 18, but at least 7 of those were just left coast handing over points. They should be up big against 949 and closing this one out right now. 949 responds with a service error of its own. Substitution, Anish comes off. Evan C comes on to serve. Edison is on in the front row to take over middle hitting duties. Your front row, Ryder, Edison, and Chase. Evan, knee pads. Nice dig by Evan B. Daniel sets Chase at Oppo. Ryder with the dig. Daniel sets back row attack from Evan B, but too high. Looks like he was going for hands on the blocker. He missed the hands and sails it out of bounds. Evan C comes off. Daniel comes on at libero. That hit is out of bounds for the left coast point. Right side substitutions again. Brandon back on to set and serve. Peyton on to hit Oppo. Service error number 8-ish. Nine 4-9 ace. Brandon, nice dig off that block. Back row attack coming into the net, left coast point. We're on 9-4-9's game point here, so Ryder comes back. He's got to serve at least 3 in a row to keep his team alive. This first one's a good one. Nice dig by Ryder. Brandon sets in between Peyton and Edison. They weren't sure whose ball that was. Dump, but Peyton is there. Oh, and on the secondary play, Edison sails it out of bounds. 9-4-9 takes set 1. Off of left coast's 8 missed serves. It looks like we have one change on the court here that jumps out. Evan B has come off at outside hitter. Lincoln has come on to take his place. Starting in the back row. Your front row will be Ryder hitting outside, Edison in the middle, Peyton hitting oppo. Your back row, Lincoln, Haniel, and Brandon setting. 9-4-9 will start off with the serve. Daniel, great pass off that top spin jumper. Ryder with a great wrist snap. He hits over the block and into the corner. Beautiful set by Brandon. Nice play all around to immediately break the 9-4-9 serve. Ryder comes back to service first. Lincoln moves up to the front row to hit outside. Ryder hits the seam between the libero and number 8. They bump into each other for the ace. It worked the first time. Let's see if Ryder goes back to it on his second serve. That time he attacks the libero straight on and scores another ace. Looks like he's picking on the white jersey over there. Serve number 3. He's just working his way around the court now. That's an ace to the left side. Ryder's back for his 4th serve after the first 3 being aces. He's back to the original seam. Brandon to Haniel. Left coast free balls it over. That hit hits the antenna for the left coast point. Ryder's back for his 5th serve. Still attacking that libero and the seam between him and his teammates. Ryder, 5 serves, 4 aces. Serving his 6th. Haniel gets help from Peyton. Lincoln with a great play there. That was a tough set, and Lincoln ran it down to play it over. 9-4-9 hits a shot that kisses off the tape, falls in the middle of the court. Service error, side out to left coast. Edison comes off, Anish takes over middle hitting duties. Haniel's back to serve. Ace. I think Coach McBain found something he likes. They seem to be attacking the libero in the white jersey on the other side. Haniel serving his 2nd. Goes after the libero again. Dumped over on 2. Peyton is there to pop it back over. Free ball. Brandon, setter is out. Haniel sets over to Peyton. Peyton goes over the block. It's going to be a free ball here for Left Coast. No, it goes unreturned for a Left Coast point. Timeout called by 949, and knock on wood, Left Coast is showing what they can do when they just get their serves in the court. Ryder served 6. Haniel served 2. No service errors on Left Coast side, and they're blowing out 949. Haniel's back to serve his 3rd. His last 2 have been right at the libero in the white jersey. First one went for an ace. The second one, the libero made a nice pass on. And I knew I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said a word. That's Left Coast's first service error of the set. Lincoln with a nice tip over the block. It's going to be a free ball for Left Coast. Haniel to Brandon. Brandon sets Peyton. Peyton into the block. Brandon's there with a great dig. Beautiful back set by Haniel. Lincoln gets a good line swing on it, and double hit called by 949. Left Coast gets the point. Peyton's back to serve. Brandon moves up to the front row. Ace. That one looked like it was dangerously close to floating out of bounds, but the defender made a play at it and touched the ball. Peyton serving his 2nd. Left Coast had a single blocker up. 949 just swung around it for the kill in the middle of the court. Right side substitutions are happening. Brandon comes off, Peyton comes off. Chase comes on to hit Oppo. Daniel comes on to set and, to set. Somehow we lost a point. Scorer's table took a point away from us somehow. Doesn't look like Coach McBain's putting up a fight. He's just shaking his head. We know. He says, I know, I know. Big jump servers up. Haniel, nice. Tight to the net. Daniel's there, sets the 1 to Anish. Gets a good swing. Dump. Haniel's there again. Anish. Ryder. Good scrappy play. Anish there to block the 1. Roll shot, Ryder to Daniel. Daniel outside to Lincoln. Lincoln, big swing, tools it off the block for the kill. Lots of scrappy hustle plays. Let's keep that ball alive. Lincoln comes back to serve. Ryder moves up to the front row. Lincoln's going to come off. Evan C. is going to come on to serve for him. Seen this before. Coach McBain really likes the way Evan C. serves. He comes on quite often. Try to rattle off a few aces for the team. Hitting error, deep and out of bounds. Evan C. is back for his 2nd serve. Coach wants it to the back right corner at number 18. That's where Evan C. delivers it and gets another ace. Same spot, he wants it right at number 18. Evan C. obliges. Daniel to Haniel. Haniel sets Ryder. Ryder, big swing over the block and gets the kill. Three serves to the right side at number 18. Evan C. comes back for his fourth. And he attacks him again. Evan C. Nice dig, tight to the net though. Oh, Daniel cannot peel it off. 9-4-9 converts the side out. Service error, side out to left coast. Edison moves on to take over middle hitting duties. Anish comes back to serve. Left coast having a hard time getting that double block up. Edison went up that time. Looks like Ryder took a misstep. Yeah, he's saying his feet hit into each other. So he wasn't able to jump up with Edison to get that double block up, and the hitter just went right around it into the middle of the court. Free ball, Ryder. Daniel. Daniel to Chase. Chase with a nice hit, but the block is up. And 9-4-9 records the point. Scorer's table still has some more confusion over there. Looks like somehow 9-4-9 got an extra point. Ryder to Daniel. Daniel sets Chase. Chase hits it into the net. Evan C. to Daniel. Daniel sets Ryder. Ryder drills it off of the block and down. Right side substitutions. Chase and Daniel are off. Peyton's on to hit Oppo. Brandon comes on to set and serve. Your front row is Ryder, Edison, Peyton. Back row, Evan C., Haniel, and Brandon. Free ball coming for left coast. Haniel to Brandon. Brandon sets outside to Ryder. Ryder with an off-speed hit. Another free ball. Haniel to Brandon. Brandon sets Ryder again. That time he gets a full swing and puts it down for the kill. Brandon's back to serve his second. Coach Caleb says he wants it right in the middle, I believe is what I heard. Yep. That hit is outside the antenna. Goes for another left coast point. Brandon's back to serve his third. 949 able to get a kill off of the quick set in the middle. Ryder to Brandon. Brandon set his low to Edison. Edison tips it over. Overpass. Ryder is there to punish him for the overpass. Bounce that one on the 10-foot line. Evan C comes off. Lincoln comes on. Ryder comes back to serve. Lincoln will be taking over at outside hitter. Ryder with the ace to the middle of the court. Service error just out of bounds to the right. .949 scores an ace with the top spin jumper. That's another 949 ace. Daniel, beautiful pass to Brandon. Quick set in the middle to Edison. Double block is up. Ryder there with the dig. Brandon outside to Lincoln. Lincoln hits it off the hands of both blockers and tools it down for the kill. Edison comes off, Anish comes on at middle hitter. Haniel comes back to serve. Payton with an off-speed changeup goes around the block and puts it down in the middle of the court for a kill. Daniel's back serving his second. Free ball. Daniel sets Payton. Payton goes line, hits it hard off the tape though. Goes up with a block and gets tooled. 949. Scores the side out. Lincoln, nice swing, hits it off hands, overpass, Anish is there. .949 hitter is only challenged by a single blocker. He goes line, scores the kill. Lincoln overpass. 949 hits it down. Ryder to Brandon. Brandon sets Payton, a high one. Oh, should have been a call there for a lift, but it doesn't matter. It still goes for the left coast point. Peyton comes back to serve. Brandon moves up to the front. We almost got robbed of another point by the scorer's table. That time the parents caught him. Service error number 3 for Left Coast. Right side substitutions. Brandon and Peyton off. Chase on, hitting Oppo. Daniel on to Sal. Big jump serve coming. That one goes for an ace. This is number 8 for 949. He's got that really wicked jump serve when he gets a hold of it. Seems like he's about, I don't know, 70-75% from what I've seen, where he absolutely gets a hold of it and it dives when it clears the net, or he mishits it or makes a service error. That's the service error. Lincoln comes off. Evan C. comes on to serve. And Evan C. serving for set 2. Service error number 4 for Left Coast. Daniel to Anish, quick hitter in the middle. Roll shot. Haniel's there. Daniel sets outside to Ryder. Oh, and line 49 is all over that net. Point and game to Left Coast. This is going to force a third one to 15. So a big part of the difference between those two games is in the first set, Left Coast gave away 8 points on service errors alone. In that second set, they only gave away 4, which still not ideal. But it makes a big difference when it comes to the score at the end. I think one of the frustrations with the service errors is it's not like they're all going for high difficulty serves that really challenge the serve receive team. These are just jump floaters that are sailing out of bounds. If they can clean that up in this tournament and before they go to LA next weekend, they're going to do great. But if they start every game off essentially down 0-8 by points given away, it's a tough deficit to come back from. Similar lineup this set as last set. Your outside hitters are Ryder and Lincoln. Your middles are Edison and Anish. Your oppo is Peyton and your setter is Brandon. Anish likely to come off for Haniel at libero. So your starting front row will be Ryder outside, Edison middle, Peyton oppo. Back row, Lincoln, Haniel, and Brandon setting. Looks like 949 won the toss. They'll be starting off with the serve. .949 with 2 aces in a row. It looks like they're targeting that seam between Lincoln and Haniel. Ryder with a nice roll shot over the block and down for the side out. Ryder's back to serve. Oh, we're starting it off with a service error. Number 8 for 949 is back. He's the one that's got the really nice top spin jumper when he gets a hold of it. Up rep is talking to 949 about proper substitution etiquette. Looks like she's satisfied. She calls for the serve. And there's the service error. He either gets a hold of it and nearly aces, or he service errors. That is one of those higher degree of difficulty serves. He's really trying to put a ton of speed on it. It's almost a little more forgivable when you get a service error on a tough serve like that. Haniel's back. And Haniel aces. Coach McBain still attacking the middle of the court where the libero is. Haniel's back for his second serve. Overpass, tight to the net. There's a lift. Late call on the lift, but left coast gets it. 949 calls a timeout. Haniel serving, I believe, his second or third. Coach wants it middle of the court again, right at the libero. That's where Haniel puts it. Tip, Lincoln is there. Overpass though, Brandon gets help from Ryder. Peyton free balls over. Quick set in the middle, it's low though, and Anish is there with the block. Roll shot, Haniel to Brandon. Brandon, back row attack for Ryder. Ryder finds a nice seam, it's a free ball. Double hit by 949 on that last touch. Point to left coast. Haniel back to serve his fourth. Seem to be liking the results they're getting, serving the libero right in the middle of the court. It's getting 949 out of system and setting up poor plays. There's another one, that's an ace. That's part of the chess game. The coach wants to find the passers on the other team that don't do the best jobs, because that'll really limit their offense. Anish and Peyton up with the double block. Anish gets two hands on it. Ryder with the dig. Brandon sets Peyton. Peyton hits it off hands. And that one dribbles down for a point. Coach McBain likes that middle of the court there, right at the libero. Just thinking that they're not getting great passes and setting up their best plays when Haniel puts it there. And Haniel's so accurate with those serves. That one's in the middle of the court, and that one goes for an ace. And there's the substitution. 949's coach has seen enough. Pulls his libero, puts in a different defender on serve receive. Haniel says, what do you got? Apparently he's got an overpass for him. Lincoln to Brandon to Lincoln. Lincoln splits the block and records the kill. Another defensive substitution happening for 949. Let's see if Haniel attacks this one. He doesn't seem to be afraid of their subs. Coach wants it middle of the court again. They had another player step over and take it. Partial block. Ryder with the dig. Anish with the quick set throw down. So on that one, Haniel hit his spot again perfectly, right in the middle of the court, right at the new substitution number 1. They had number 8 slide over in front of him to play that pass. Oh, the lines person called that one an ace for Haniel, but the ref overruled the lines judge and said, no, that one was out of bounds. So it's a left coast service error, but Haniel rattling off several excellent serves to put left coast comfortably ahead. Third sets are only played to 15. 949 with the ace. More confusion at the scorer's table. Looks like they're checking 949's rotation to see if they're out of rotation maybe. Up ref wants to know what's taking so long, so she comes down off the perch, heads over to the scorer's table to see what's up. Coach McBain seems to think that 949's been caught out of rotation, and this is going to result in a side out and a point for left coast. Sometimes this happens when there's a ton of substitutions like 949 made there on defense, trying to side out against Haniel. Haniel just kept picking him apart with his serve. It resulted in 2 new players coming on the court, not necessarily familiar with where they're supposed to be. And before you know it, the whole team's a little confused on who should be where, and they send the wrong player back to the service line. When that happens and it's caught, that's a side out for being out of rotation, and that's what happens here. Left coast gets the point. Peyton comes back to serve. Brandon moves up to the front row. Your front row is Lincoln, Anish, Brandon. Your back row, Daniel, Ryder, and Peyton. Here's Peyton's first serve. Anish up with a nice block. Free ball coming. Peyton's there. Brandon sets Anish on a quick one in the middle. Tips it over the double blocker. And records the point. Peyton's back for his second serve. Service error. In a game to 15, Left Coast has 3 service errors. It's too many. They're still comfortably ahead. They should be in good shape to close out the first match. Right side substitutions are happening. Brandon and Peyton come off. Chase comes on to hit Oppo. Daniel comes on to set. Daniel, Chase with a nice swing splitting the block. Free ball. Chase to Daniel. Daniel sets Anish in the middle. Hitting error into the net. Ryder to Daniel. Daniel back sets Lincoln. Lincoln into the block. Oh, they say Lincoln's hit never cleared the net, and that's 4 hits for Left Coast. Point to 949. Lincoln, Daniel, free ball for 949. Quick set in the middle is over the hitter. Mistimed, results in a Left Coast point. Inside out. Lincoln comes off. Evan C. is going to come on to serve and play the back row. Evan C., nice serve. Set is way outside the antenna. Nothing that hitter could do to keep it in play. That set was just way off the mark. Giving Left Coast a chance to close out the first match. Coach McBain, I believe, called for area 1, that's the left side of the court, or to serve at number 1, who would be in the middle of the court. I'm not sure what that, area 1, left side deep. That's where Chase puts it, closes it out. I'm sorry, Evan C. puts it and closes it out for the match. Nice comeback for Left Coast after a really tough first set, where they gave away almost as many points as 949 earned. Cleaned it up quite a bit, took the next 2 sets. And they're going to turn around and play immediately after this. So warm-ups are going to begin immediately. They're going to be playing against Pinnacle Athletic Club. We're going to reset the equipment, and we'll come back. See you in a minute.